I always talk with the bear when they're in. If I know he's in there, then I talk with the bear neither. But it's hard to explain. I ain't going to explain that. So the bear don't get rough, you see. That's the reason I do that. The old man taught me that too.
Tony Sam is a Koyukuk Athabascan Indian. His home is here, in the northern interior of Alaska, along a tributary of the Yukon River called a Koykukuk. The Koyukuk are hunters and fishermen. According to Koyukuk belief, their homeland and its natural community were created in the distant time by Dotsonsa, the great raven. From stories brought down since distant time, it is known that a special power resides in this land, one the Koyukuk must learn to recognize and abide by. They live among many watchful eyes in the world Raven made. For Tony Sam and his fellow hunters, the silent forest is full of spirits, in the animals, in the trees, in the ground underfoot. Each is sensitive in its own way, and each must be treated with deference. Among all the spirits in nature, few have such power to affect the Koyukuk as the black bear. Once or twice each fall, after the men have taken bears, they gather for a ritual feast to honor them. In English, they call the feast a bear party.
We always, from years and years back, every time people catch bear, they always have bear party. And seems like right now it's kind of fading away. And the reason why we're doing this is we're trying to keep it up this way, like.
Well, bear party just, to me, from what I understand about it is, I know there's certain parts that women are not supposed to eat, so they just go out, all the men get together and they go out and they have a party with it.
Like the hit, the women eat it, they'll get mean from it in the future, you know. That's why the women never eat these neck part.
The people that catch bear, you know, they have bear party like this, you know. Everybody get together and we cook the bear meat and we have one little feast, you know. And it keeps up the good luck, you know, for the people that's catching. My father, you know, he taught us how. And we got a big family, you know, and there's, you know, we hunt all over, and he taught us how to do it. And some of us can catch it, and some of us can't, you know.
The Koyukuk hunter's ability to find hibernation dens is uncanny. A bear's tracks, pressed into frozen moss beneath a layer of snow, create very slight depressions in the surface of the snow, which experienced hunters can follow. Once they discover a den, the hunters must find out if a bear is inside, and they must be careful on two levels. The bear is a dangerous animal, and to say the wrong thing could offend the bear and spoil the hunter's luck in the future.
Huh? That's good? Yeah. Looks funny, yeah? Yeah. I think it's a horse skin, huh?
The hunter who has luck may find 2 or 3 occupied dens during a good fall. This one is empty.
You can track them pretty good on top of this cluster.
Yeah.
You lost it?
We also have bear party if you go hunting in fall time. It's, well, from my perspective, you know, it's hard to get bears and everything. You know, there's a lot of luck involved. So, just, you know, just kind of the way that getting their luck, you know, that's the way they keep their luck going all the time. Whoever gets bear, you know, I think it's a really important part of our culture, you know, we keep all this kind of stuff going. It's a concept of sharing, you know, within our culture. And I think it's good for young people, and it's good that the old people keep on emphasizing that.
There's many different boys that are good hunters that brought this meat here right now. And most of it, they know how to go about it now, you know, the nick part and stuff like that. That's why we bring them here. And the rest of the meat we use at home. Some creeks now, but there's a lot of bear holes up through that creek. You go through that lake, you guys can check around the lakes because there's good bear sign right over here.
A late October morning. Tony Sam and his brother, a nephew, and a friend begin a long and difficult day's hunting. Fanning out over the frozen lakes and muskegs, they will travel almost constantly until dusk, checking known dens and searching for new ones. It's 20 degrees below zero. A bear reveals itself only to a hunter who has kept himself in favor with it.
Where's that gun? You see anything move? See? Yeah, he's in there. He's in there. Be ready. Woo! Woo!
By signaling the other men, Tony gives them a chance to share in the uncommon experience of a successful hunt. For the Koyukuk people, it is more important to share success than to succeed alone. Tony attaches a special rope to the bear, one he has kept clean and away from dogs or anything else that might offend the animal's spirit.
Right over the hill, there's 1, 2, 3 in that lake over here. 3 good ones.
The way to go back?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll just go through the forest and hit that place and go through it. I guess we can go back.
Death is never sudden. The bear's remains are still vibrating with spiritual awareness, sensitive to whatever is done with them. The bear, in all its parts, demands proper treatment. After cleaning off its hide, Wilson Sam ends the bear's power of sight. Now, if someone makes a mistake, violating one of the many rules for proper treatment, the bear will not see it. Tony will leave the skin and head behind to avoid any chance that a woman might come near them. The women can eat certain parts of a bear. Contact with other parts would offend the animal and cause other bears to shun the hunter who took it.
You can see pretty good that. Who? There was something around here.
Koyukuk people are nurtured by the animals that give themselves to the hunters. In turn, they are obligated to show respect for the spirit in those animals. This reciprocity forms the foundation of Koyukuk dealings with the natural world.
Got a lot of fat on there.
Oh yeah. I should took the fat out really.
The hotel is about 20 below.
We turn these guts around and we cook them in the fire. And our native kids, it's like candy for them. There's kids, every time when I come home, they ask me if I catch bear. I tell them, yeah. And they tell me, where's the guts? That's their candy, and it's just like, I tell them, I got it.
There's paper towel there. Yeah. Cup of tea there.
Oh, I want a cup of tea. Huh? Get it a little bloody.
Yeah, you're supposed to bring some home to the woman too, yeah?
Yeah, you know, long time ago, the guts, they used to pack all the time, you know, and they take care of these guts, really. They take care of it, and then they bring it home to their wife, you know, and
yeah, they'll bring them home.
that mix, that's just, they do that just to show that they got respect for their wife, they love their wife. That's why they do it that way a long time ago. It's just like something good you buy from store nowadays for your wife, you know, or something like that. That's the way they look at it. That's why when they used to catch bear a long time ago, they first thing they do is turn the guts around and take care of it for women at home.
It's right there on this cup.
Oh.
Huh?
What's that? First time I ever seen bears.
Oh.
You guys have time, huh? Yeah. Good going up. Kind of. We'll come out where we seen the bear yesterday. We're scared of them.
Got a brush here with on top of the ice flat.
Oh, they can't
Hey,
do it.
on me.
There you go.
Gestures of respect begin when the bear is killed, and they continue with the bear party. It is always held in a clean, forested place, away from the village and women. Elders explain that the bear party is like a funeral ritual for the animal. Telling stories about bears, the hunters pass their knowledge along to younger men. Explaining the feast, one elder said, "What we eat here is the main part of the bear's life."
Oh boy! I want to have some bear meat. It's good. That's the way we have bear party now.
I seen it that stop that.
That's where you're hiding, huh, Tom?
It took on a sneak son. And you like a tell so
The ritual of the bear party originates in the dreamlike, distant time when animals were human.
Huh?
Children are told elaborate stories of the distant time, describing a Genesis world dominated by the figure of Raven. The stories explain how the earth began, how the animals became their present selves, and how people should behave toward them. In some episodes, animals explain how they will turn away from anyone who mistreats them. When this happens, the animal will not allow itself to be taken for some period of time, depending on the nature of the offense and on the power and personality of the animal.
This is old-time story now. A bear and Link and like Otter, they get together a long time ago, just like people, you know. They talk and they say, the Link ask this bear, how long would you last if you turn away from people? He asked this bear, and the bear say, oh, maybe 4 years, you know, 5 years maybe. Then I'll come back to person again, try him out again. Link say, no, not me. If I turn away, I'll just stay away. Never come back to person again. Now we're just gonna keep on going. I got a lot more bear holes to check. We got about 10 miles we're gonna go yet. And we're gonna get into rough country now. And there's not many lakes, but it's a good bear holes. And we gotta go check it. If we don't catch nothing, that's okay. I always take care of my animal, and I'm happy with it, and it always come back to me every fall, summer, winter, you know. If I want it, if I look for it, then it'll come. But it takes time sometimes. A lot of work, you know. You gotta do a lot of work on it to do any good. Some of us, when we go out, you know, we would be going out for 1 day or 2 days. We don't catch nothing, we get disgusted, you know. But me, I don't do that. I just keep right on going till I see something, or somebody catch something with me. That's the way my old man taught me. When I hunt bear, you know, we'll get to it, you know. He'll let us find them. If we don't find them, well, we can't find them, see. If we got good luck with it, we'll find them.
It moved, eh?
Well, it was right there, flashlight and shot it. I shot it good there.
How come it's slipping?
Hook on his foot first, or hand.
Where he got moss from? Oh, yeah.
Small.
No sense. Old bear. Like this?
Okay. Good. It's not good, but it's in pretty good shape.
Right. Right there. Boy, that's a big one.
It's big, but fat, huh? It's not big, but it's fat.
He's fat.
Yeah. Good one. I'm old enough now to teach my younger people what I do. Whenever they go out with me, I teach them what I know about bear hunting. Of course, you take the stomach fat off too, I guess. And put it far. Bacon. Take the bacon off. Oh, not around. Go back there. Dirty after bear. Knock it off like that. Well, we're finished. Oh, one more job. Yeah, just tasting that.
See, I cut a nice long stick for it.
You know, I'm searching someplace up there. I hit.
Wilson,
Yeah.
you gotta hold your wood home, I guess. I should make a big bonfire. Three. You just put these right on.
Yeah, we put them. Yeah. Another leftover something there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a good hunter, but just lucky, I think, that I find lots of them. And I used to keep it kind of secret, but now, so I'm getting a little older, I'm getting up into that age where I started to think that if I don't take most of these young boys out to where I hunt all the time, then they're not going to pick it up. They wouldn't know where it's at. I would tell them where it's at, but every time we send them out there, they get lost. But me, I just cover a lot of countries. That's how I know all those barrels.
Got a brush here with on top of the ice block. You want to eat? You want to eat?
Koyukuk people draw much of their livelihood directly from the natural world. The hunters who find a bear take its life within them as food. In this sense, there is no absolute death, only a continuation of life. They share life with the bear, and they also share in the individual bear's spirit. The Koyukuk have an obligation to recognize this spiritual dimension in all of nature and to honor it with gestures of restraint, humility, and gratitude. For traditional Koyukuk people, there is but one society on earth. It includes humans and all of nature within it. Here, perhaps, is the greatest wisdom in the world Raven made.
Major funding for this series was provided by KUAC-TV, University of Alaska Fairbanks, Arco Alaska Incorporated, and Koykukuk Limited. To learn more about Koyukuk Athabascan culture, read Richard K. Nelson's book, Make Prayers to the Raven.